What's up, Power Stroke family? We're going to talk about getting your AC back up and running, especially being as hot as hell as it is right now. The last thing y'all want to do is drive your truck with barely any air coming out your vents. Okay, if you're driving 11 to 14 trucks, I'm not sure in 15 to 16 if they did. I want to say it's 11 to 16 trucks that don't have the in-cabin filter. I could be wrong about 15 to 16 trucks. I know damn well 11 to 14s don't have them. 11 to 14s don't have that cabin filter, so all that air coming from outside hits your evap coil and clogs the shit out of it, okay? And the only way to replace this coil is to rip your dash out, okay? So outside of that, we're going to show you how to drill a hole inside of your box where your evap coil is so that you can spray from the other side and try to clean it out. Now, this isn't a perfect thing. If it was perfect, we'd be able to get the front of the evap coil and we'd be able to spray all the gunk off. So we're spraying from the other side, trying to push the gunk off, which it does do a fairly good, decent job of getting a fair amount off of it. It's not cleaning it perfectly. It's not making it like brand new, but it is getting your AC back up and running. Now, you may have to do it. If it happens again, you're going to have to hop back in there again. All right. So let me show you exactly where I place my hole and how I plug my hole and, you know, what I use to clean it. Okay. So right here in the box, I just got done cleaning mine, but right here in the box, all right, that's a 2-inch hole. I use a 2-inch hole saw to do that. Works perfectly for the application. I'll pop the link in the description for the caps that I use. Okay, it's a silicone cap. All right, this thing, let me get you a little view here, but a 2-inch hole, it's nice and snug. Oh, that one didn't go in the right way. Hold on. Yeah, you can put this on the video and all of a sudden you start fucking up and shit. All right, there it is. Okay, nice and snug. Like, this thing is nice and tight. All right. So I picked them up on Amazon. They were like $12, $13. Great little silicone cap. I'll pop the link to it into the comments so that if you guys need to pick one up. What I highly recommend using when you're washing this stuff out, some people use coil cleaner, which is awesome. Like, if you want to spend the money to get coil cleaner, great. I don't think it's as effective because you're spraying from the back side of the coil, not in the front. If you were spraying it right on the debris, I think that would work better. So I think that's kind of a waste of money in my opinion. But I do recommend getting one of these. All right, I use this to clean out my water tank on my RV, but it works great because it has a nice little stream of water that comes out of it. It's not too much water. If you use a hose, there's a regular hose fitting in there, a spray nozzle. You could definitely put too much water inside of there. You have to kind of hit it in bursts and let the water drain out, hit it in bursts, let the water drain out. With that adapter, you can kind of just turn it on and go because it's not putting high volumes of water out. If you put the hose in there and do that, what's going to happen is you're going to overflow. The drain on the bottom can't keep up, and you're going to be draining right down into your passenger seat floorboard. So don't recommend doing that. All right. That rubber cap works great because it seals everything up. I don't have any airflow moving past it. It keeps everything nice and tight, and it gives me access all the time to get it. Some people, you know, they put tape on it. They plastic weld it back closed. Like, that's just doing too much. But if you have any comments or questions, feel free to drop them in the section where you know to drop them. All right, hit that like and subscribe, man. We'll see you on the next one.